Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Long blue-head feathers drape the neck and nape, forming a headdress that reaches the top of Nicobar pigeon-people's glistening wings. The perfection of the plumage in the back, contrasted with a slate grey chest and abdomen, creates the impression of formal attire, and even without a crown, they have a regal radiance. Beautiful pigeon people. Please continue watching to meet some of heaven's most inspiring winged messengers.
Meat and all other animal people products as food are killing our world. Stop it now.
You stop good. That means how are you in Tok Pisin, one of the languages spoken by people in New Guinea. Easygoing viewers, my name is Lono, a vegan prince from the Victoria-crowned Pigeon Kingdom. The inhabitants of the world's second largest island pray for peace and contentment to permeate your life. Welcome to our show titled Beautiful Pigeon-People. In various cultures around the globe, we pigeon people have served to represent many a desirable quality or state of being. For example, we have symbolized prosperity, fortune, persistence, peace, love, harmony, forgiveness, and freedom. As we stay with our partners for life, we also symbolize commitment and faithfulness. For thousands of years before the advent of electronic communication methods, humans trusted pigeon couriers to deliver their messages. Did you know that in the taxonomic family Columbidae, there are more than 330 species of pigeon and dove people? In English, the dove label is often applied to smaller specimens, but in other languages, we are all pigeon people. Although our bodies are generally stout, with short necks and slender bills, we come in a wide range of sizes and colors, and we originate in distinct habitats, from grassy plains to sandy deserts to tropical rainforests. Many of my relatives have a magnificent appearance, and today I will introduce some of these gorgeous beings to you. First, allow me to give the variety I represent a proper introduction. We are Victoria-crowned pigeon people, or Gora Victoria, as we are known to scientists. Named after the British monarch Queen Victoria, who ruled the United Kingdom for over 6 decades of the 19th century, our appearance truly exudes royalty. We feature deep blue feathers, a maroon chest, and a blackish mask surrounding brilliant red eyes. We stand tall with an intricate white-tipped crest on our head. The overall effect is majestic, don't you agree? Native to the lowlands and swamp forests of New Guinea, members of my species are considered the largest pigeon people on the planet, with an average length of 74 centimeters and a weight of about 2.4 kilograms. We have 16 tail feathers instead of the standard 12 that most other kinds of pigeon people have. Fortunately, our size and mass do not prevent us from being strong flyers. Our favorite foods are fruits, berries, and seeds. So, from sunrise to sunset, you will likely find us foraging on the forest floor. That is why our feet are so sturdy. Our long toes help us to walk around easily. We are pretty friendly and frequently search for food in small groups. Then, at night, we fly up to rest on tree branches with our partners. Besides my kin here in New Guinea, there are other outstanding types of pigeon people dwelling around Oceania. You can find a colorful bunch called rose-crowned fruit dove people in Australia's rainforests and certain Indonesian islands. Also known as Swainson's fruit dove people, they are petite, around 22 centimeters long, with a short tail and rounded wings. But they are like exquisite pieces of art, adorned with rainbow plumage that is just mesmerizing. As their name suggests, the feathers above the bill are halfway between red and magenta, with a thin border of yellow. The rest of their head and chest are blue-gray with flecks of white, contrasting with their bright green back and upper wings, a mostly orange abdomen, and yellow under the tail feathers. The males are usually more multi-hued than the females, especially on their bellies. These fine feathered cuties are typically quite shy and are often spotted in the dense forest canopy looking for fruit. Figs are their favorite and they can swallow them whole. If you have the opportunity to visit one of their habitats, listen in the early morning or late afternoon for a loud and repeating cuckoo call. That will be the signature sound of rose-crowned fruit dove people feeding among the treetops.
The vow of one who desires distinction is, he shall not speak untruth, he shall not eat meat, he shall not approach a woman, for all these things the gods do not do. The Ayurveda Hinduism.
Let's pause for a moment to consider the perfect harmony of nature. And if you have faith, please join me in praying for humans to create a more peaceful society. We will be right back, so please stay with us here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, Beautiful Pigeon People, on Supreme Master Television. Australia is home to another attractive avian species, namely Spinifax pigeon people. Referred to by ornithologists as Geophaps plumifera, these bronze-winged beauties are endemic to the continent and prefer to live in arid and semi-arid areas. In contrast to the showy appearance of rose-crowned fruit dove people, my Spinifax cousins emanate a distinct boldness. An impressive mohawk-style crest makes them look like territorial overseers. Their plumage is mostly a light earthy brown, embellished with thin black bars, especially across the back and wings. They have a gray forehead, a stylish red mask around the eyes, a black and white throat, and a creamy white belly. Spinifax pigeon folk embody an adventurous spirit and are attracted to rocky hills and mountainous terrain, often in environments that experience extreme weather. Fortunately, they have an instinct to build their nests near water sources, so they usually have enough to drink. Their habit is to forage shortly after sunrise and before sunset to avoid the midday heat. They obtain nourishment mainly from seeds, herbs, and Spinifax grass. Adversity has made them stronger and more resourceful, so I think they deserve our admiration. Among other winged wonders of the world are the iridescent Nicobar pigeon people. They are a widely distributed maritime species found in isolated habitats from the Bay of Bengal to the Solomon Islands. Long blue head feathers drape the neck and nape, forming a headdress that reaches the top of their glistening wings. The perfection of the plumage in the back, contrasted with a slate gray chest and abdomen, creates the impression of formal attire, and even without a crown, they have a regal radiance. Nicobar pigeon people are known not to migrate, but travel from one island to another, seeking food sources. Their characteristic behavior is to fly in a single column toward a destination, staying focused on the pure white tail of the flock member in front of them. Upon arrival at a good location, everyone spends the rest of the day foraging. They prefer searching on the forest floor for fallen fruits, nuts, and seeds rather than plucking them from the trees. For sleeping and nest building, the group will retreat to an uninhabited islet and select a dense grove to maximize its safety. Even so, individuals tend to roost high above the ground and enjoy being a tight-knit colony. I bet you would be speechless with amazement if you could ever see them in person. Next, we have the elegant pink-necked green pigeon people hailing from Southeast Asia. They are well established in Myanmar and Aulak, also known as Vietnam, but can also be found on the larger islands of the Philippines and Indonesia. Known to scientists by the binomial name Treron vernans, these adorable examples of God's handiwork are dressed in pleasing pastels. Despite being called pink-necked, their head and neck are a light shade of violet, followed by an orange breast, a yellow abdomen, and pink feet. The back and wings are primarily green, while their tail is blue-gray with a black finishing band. I should emphasize that, as with many of the world's faunas, this exceptional coloration is reserved for males. The opposite gender is slighter and predominantly green, with a yellowish belly and pinkish legs. These particular relatives of mine are comfortable making their homes in more open areas, either at the edge of primary forests or in tropical lowlands. They even graze places where humans are present, plantations and gardens, for instance. Their diet consists mainly of fruits, especially figs, and thus pink-necked green pigeon people have an ecological role as seed dispersers. However, they take their meals in the forest canopy, so if you want to see them feeding, you'll have to look way up high. Before the conclusion of our presentation, I would like to share some fascinating facts with you. On February 9, 2011, during a conference with Supreme Master Television team members in Los Angeles, USA, our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai talked about God quality, or GQ, and revealed which animal people have the most.
There are different degrees of GQ within the creation. For example, the highest in the animal kingdoms are dog people, and the second are whale people. Third, dolphin people. Number 4, bird people, like parrot people. Number 5, pigeon people.
There you have it. In addition to our physical beauty, we are proud and grateful to be one of the top 5 animal families in terms of God quality. It is truly gratifying to be able to serve humanity in this way, dispensing heavenly blessings on earth.
Say no to vegan and hurry up to catch the train to hell.
Gracious viewers, It's been delightful having your company for our show today. Please stay tuned for Only Peacemakers Can Go to Heaven, Part 6 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May nurturing celestial light illuminate your life.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AW.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule και suprememastertv.com/AW.